Hello guys and welcome back to another episode of the Wakeboarding Unleashed Let's Play on Couches and Cables, where today we're going to be heading on into Springfield. Last time we did the Bayou. We're 100%ing everything as we go, so we're going to do the same thing here for Springfield. I don't anticipate this one taking so long, because I think there's only like 18 gaps or something like that. So we've got, all those objectives here that we can see here. We got a couple of interesting ones. There's 20 gaps. Okay, so not too many. I think it'll be totally fine. So, you'll see one of the main things of this area being it's totally like underwater, which is a very interesting concept here. But we're gonna try to get these cows here at least. I missed it. Hold on, I might be able to get it like this. Yeah! So if I can get these cows out of the way, then at least I won't have to really worry about that. I'm pretty sure I want to go this way, by the way. These little path switches that switch the, the path that we gotta go. It's what they do. Okay. We're about to get Board Slide King, by the way, as well. And also just, being on this roof for funsies, because I'm pretty sure this is a gap. There it is. All right, so then the next cow there, that should be quite a few things there. Yeah, nice, new challenges. Oh, the next cow's over here. Okay, let's see, I think I may have fucked that one up. What I could probably do, actually, here, let's see here, is something like that. There we go. That works. I want to get this out of the way because if I remember correctly, this cow stuff is kind of annoying. So at least just needing to deal with that. All right, there's one right here. Oh, I missed that. I might have to try to get it from the wake. Are you serious right now, bro? And now that's a lost cause. Okay, yeah, that's a problem because now we're gonna have to. Was that an Aldi, by the way? That sign right there. I just noticed that. Was that an Aldi? Are you serious? That's kind of funny. Wow, I did not know that there was. I have to check to see if that's maybe that was some like off-brand thing, but like that looked like an Aldi symbol. For anyone that knows that grocery store. All right. Well, anyway, this also, let's not talk about this helicopter that's just going crazy and just knocked over a bunch of shit because, physics, right? I do want that cow up there, though. Let's see if I can get this. Yes. There we go. Okay, so now at least we only have that one other cow. The only problem is, that's going to be a bit hard to do with our current groove. But we'll try our best here. This is what I'm saying. This thing is annoying because, like, if you don't get it that first time around, it's pretty annoying. So, by the way, what do we still have left here on our objectives? We got hands-free. Okay, manual king. That's easy. We can do manual king. And then hands-free is just, I need to remember to let go of the rope after doing a fun combo. We can go the shorter way this time, though. This will help a little bit. There we go. There's manual king. Is it that pharmacy sign? It's totally. Yeah, this guy is just an unstoppable force at the end of the day. There's nothing stopping Sean Murray. All right. Our groove is looking a little sad. Oh, I was trying. Oh, okay. All right, here we go. Here's that cow. This is our last shot, probably, so if I can't get it here, then. Oh my god, this is the same exact thing that happened. Yep, it's over. Okay, we'll have to come back for that in another run here, but that's okay because we still have a lot of gaps that I need to get here. And hands-free, so, which I doubt I'm going to be able to pull off right now, though I can try. One can try. Is that right? Do not get that rope. Hey, I did it. Okay. Now it's just cow tipping, so at least there's that. No way I'll be able to make it around again one more time, right? That'd be kind of crazy. But once again, I can try. There we go. I like doing this little jump right here onto this pole. I don't think that's an actual gap, by the way, that little first and last glory be. I'm pretty sure that's not in the gap list, which is kind of funny. I might actually get another shot at cow tipping here, so this is actually kind of cool. Let's see if I can land on here. Nice. Telewire to barn. We're knocking out a lot of gaps here. I think this is one, too. Yeah. There we go. All right. How many gaps did we get? We already got half of them. Good. Okay. All right. So, yeah, we actually probably are going to get another shot at this whole thing right here. I probably should just start from the roofs. I shouldn't wake up there, because every single time I've been, like, waking up there, it's not been good. So, except this bowl sign. I don't know. Okay, this looks... There we go. I was like, yes, thankfully. We got that. All right, so look at that. All those objectives done in one run. Our groove now is finally probably going to deplete itself. But that's okay. Yeah. All right, I know there's another gap with this this telephone pole situation right here too, so I'm gonna see if I can do it. I think it's just staying along the whole... Okay, what? I was pressing Y there. I fell through for no reason. All right, whatever. But yeah, that's just where we're at. Yeah, I might as well try to... I'm gonna have to get the gaps later anyway, so I might as well just try to get ones I remember. I know there's one for this whole line there. Well, I didn't make it because I didn't land on the plank, but yeah, whatever. We got rank 4 mind-blowing. Nice. All right. Yeah, we'll come back for a lot of the gaps. Some of them we'll get on the way in challenge mode, by the way. But yeah, there we go. We actually unlocked every single challenge mode thing right off the start. I haven't been paying attention if we've been doing that before, but we did it. So anyway, let's start off with this. Rescue the animals. So bring all the cows and lambs to safety. So this is a very interesting challenge here. Kind of similar to boat race, but instead of, well, racing, we're trying to get these animals back to land, I guess. So, let's do just that. So here we go. For some reason, by the way, I don't know if you can hear, but my cat Umbrian is meowing like a lot. Oh, there you go. Now she's walking over here. Now you can probably hear her. I don't know why she's meowing so much right now. Like, girl, it's okay. I'm just recording. Come here. She's not gonna. Whatever. Okay, let's back out of that. Yeah. The age-old question of why do cats meow so much? Ooh, this... Okay, it worked out enough. It worked out enough there. Okay, let's hit that back button there. Okay, we got 2 out of 4. I guess the next one is over this way. Yeah, right here. There we go. The very high quality resolution. Okay, that's not what I wanted. I was hoping to turn around a little bit better. Oh my gosh. Okay, and we're going backwards. Guys, this is not looking so immaculate. Well, we only have one more after this, so I think it'll be fine at the end of the day, but I'll be close. There we go. That did not sound like an animal. I don't know, maybe I was just hearing that wrong, but that sounded like throat gargling, which I guess in a way is kind of what some animals sound like, so what am I saying? I definitely went the wrong way. Not helping my time situation at all. There we go. This is where we need to be. There's the cow on top of that sunken car right there. But it's kind of interesting being able to, like, freely explore, like, this area, because this area is like, in a boat perspective, it's not very linear. Like, you could just go around a bunch of these houses and stuff like that. But it's, you know, like, in comparison to, like, Lake Powell, which is a loop, or some of the other courses. Okay, so we've got video shoot here. You know, my favorite. 40,000 video shoot points. All right, well, let's try it here. I cannot see my balance bar. This is why I do not like video shoot a lot. Ah, I hit the fucking wall. Yeah, the combination of not being able to see where you're going and not being able to see your balance bar very well, already having, like, it feels like looser controls, even though it's technically not. Like, the controls are the same, but, like, just with the camera perspective, it's hard. Okay, we definitely got it, right? Yeah, there we go. It's like, it wasn't telling us to land it, which sometimes the game will tell you, like, land it when you've got enough points, and it wasn't doing that right there, but whatever. All right, count to 5. We've actually already done this little line. We did this in groove mode, but no, I went right through the fucking the things right there. But we did already do this. Oh my gosh. I don't know, for some reason this jump can sometimes just not want to work. I don't know why. There we go, that's good enough. Alright. And I'll do it. There we go. 5 complete. And then count to 10 is just going to be that, but even more. Because it usually is. Alright. Oh, and this level does have a boat race as well. I forgot about that. Great. I mean, I don't hate the concept of boat races. I just generally end up enjoying these less. Like, driving around here. It's not a racing game, guys. Well, it is in this case. But yeah. Also, fun fact, there is also a version of Wakeboarding Unleashed, because it was released on the Xbox and the PlayStation 2, and there's also a version that was released on the Game Boy Advance, which is, like, definitely not, obviously not going to be nearly as high quality. I've actually played it before, and, you know, but surprisingly for the Game Boy Advance, it's not bad. Like, it does have that illusion of, like, 3D graphics, and it's, you know, it doesn't play so bad. It's kind of similar, more closer to, like, a Tony Hawk style game, where it's just the objectives, and there's, like, a whole, like, you remember, those who have played Tony Hawk's, by the way, I need fuel here, those who have played Tony Hawk's know about the whole, like, collecting, like, skate mechanic, like the skate letters, the 5 letters. So that's, like, a thing. I think it's, like, wake. I think it's, like, the 4 letters or something like that. Yeah, I'm not doing so... we're doing totally fine on time. It's fuel. There we go. Now we're improving. All right, we'll probably be fine now. But yeah, so it's just very interesting. I wanted to bring that up. That's a whole nother version of the game that exists. All right, we should be fine here. Yeah, I'm a little bit close on the fuel there than I would like to be, but, you know, that's okay. It's an interesting mechanic needing to also pick up the fuel, but sometimes it can just get really annoying. Like, especially when it's like a tight squeeze and you try to avoid it to save fuel for, like, later on, and you just can't. Okay, this challenge sucks. So you might be wondering why. Well, this is another situation where it's a temperamental, tricky gap. Where, first of all, I'm just not even making it on here, and that's my fault. But there we go. So if I remember correctly, you want to double jump, front flip. Ooh, I may have just did it. Come on. Yes, I did do it. Oh my god, thank god. Because that one, I've spent, like, super long trying to beat that before. I got really lucky there. But yeah, in case you missed it, double jump, front flip, and then landing on that. And you also want to land on that first wire, by the way. So that's what I've learned, at least. Okay, Star Search. So as we've been trying to do in the past, I'm going to try to get the collectible master. So we're just going to, you know, do that. Ooh, that was a gap too. Nice. So this is what I'm saying. Sometimes the, like, challenges work you through gaps, which is nice. So, all right. Horse hop too. Yep, see, like, sometimes they just work you through these fun gap lines. All right, so then the next ones are over here. If I remember correctly, this challenge has a kind of annoying jump to make right here. This, I've been screwed up multiple, yep. I don't know why this is annoying, come on. Okay, that works. You had to like veer all the way to the right. Okay. Where are the last... Crap. Where are the last few? Oh, they were still higher. I should not have jumped off. That was... Whoops. Alright. I'll give this one more valid attempt on camera. By that I mean, you know, an attempt like not like that. That we actually get far here. See, we jumped over that. This first jump is probably the hardest part of this challenge. Like, I got really lucky doing this first try, and then, of course, had to screw it up. Classic juke. There we go. By juke, I mean cable. Because the old, before this channel, well, it was this channel, but I just renamed it. It used to be called Juke Dama, so sometimes I refer to myself as Juke. That's just, it's just been embedded into my brain at this point, even though it has no relevance whatsoever. Alright. If you want to learn more about the history of the channel, you can, you know, check out the wiki page on our channel. Not trying to, like, plug it. I mean, I'm just in case anyone's curious. Okay. Well, anyway. Let's see here. I'm not doing super well on time. Oh, fucking fuck. Yeah, we're not. No, yep, we're boned here. Okay, is this about the time we should probably come back? I mean, we're doing good on time today. Like, I'm checking our time here. Like, you know, we're only at 17 minutes on this episode. And I usually do 30-minute episodes, so I can try one more time to get pretty far, right? Jesus. This first jump, I swear. Come on. Thank you. Okay. There we go. Alright. We'll give it a little boost there. Okay. Ooh. Nice. Alright. Come on now, let's make this jump and stay up there this time. Also, that is 100% an Aldi. Yeah, that is definitely Aldi. They must have gotten some sort of like, oh my god, fuck this jump, man. They must have gotten some sort of Aldi sponsorship. That's funny. All right, at this point, I'll just come back now off camera. All right, hopefully I can do this now. Here, I finally made that jump. That took way too long. There we go. There it is. Okay. Star search complete, and we got the collectible master there finally. So yeah, that took way too long. So, whoops. But let's do count to 10 now. We've got, you know, this jump right here, which, but I actually probably should not have released the rope there. I probably would have been fine. Yeah, this one can be a bit tricky. There we go. Did it the way it was supposed to, or I guess the game was supposed to, because honestly, I have no control over that. Okay. Let's knock over those little rooftop pieces. Because, you know, unstoppable force here. We could just completely knock over smokestacks and shit on top of this. Are you bullshitting me? Bro, come on. That is not cool. That was not cool. Alright, yeah, obviously that was a fail. Let's try this again. Yeah, I may have landed that, actually. Probably preemptive restart there. I'm just inflicting pain upon myself now because of that defeat. Alright. Yes, made it. There we go. Good. Okay. I'm also, like, I'm not sure which Springfield this is supposed to be, because there's multiple Springfields I know that exist. Damn it. Come on. Okay, now I'm just... I had it. I had it. Nope, not groove mode. Come on. Not groove mode. Yeah, I'm not sure which Springfield this is supposed to be. Any devs out there wanna clarify in the chat? No, but yeah, I would say, like, maybe, like, Springfield, like, Illinois, or maybe, if there's one in, like Oregon or something, or, I don't know. Any Springfield, knowers out there want to let me know. But, there we go. Count to 10 is complete now. So, let's go get that out of the way. And then the last challenge here is target practice. This is a very interesting target practice because this one has you going through some interesting, like, kind of out of bounds. Well, not out of bounds, but, like, interesting areas that are not really in the main track. So, like, this first one right here is, like, literally wall riding back here. And if I were to land on that rail at the very end there, that would have given me a gap. Okay, so for this challenge, I recommend not doing it the way that it suggests. I actually recommend going back around this way, like that. Is, in my opinion, a much easier way to get that gap. And then this last one, you just need to, like, really leg it, and then there we go, because it starts you out a little too late. Yeah, I was gonna say, please, please give it to me. All right, we unlocked a new level. What level are we at, by the way? That's actually gonna very much determine next episode. Let's see here, location. We haven't unlocked the Delta yet. Yeah, I really need the Delta to be unlocked to be able to do what I want to do. But anyway, we've got now 6 gaps that we got to do here. So might as well use some gap keys here. So this one right there. Okay. Yep, I know what to do there. That's going to be a very similar to that target practice. This one, oh right, the phone poles that I missed. That is that exact gap that I was talking about, where I just need to land on that fence. That's a very easy one at the very beginning. That's also a very easy one. And jump around. Okay, yeah, I think I know what to do for that one too. And that's it. All right, let's do it. Not retry, groove mode. So, yeah, that first one right here, super easy, is this. So we'll just stay on this fence here. And I'll do it. Crooked fence board slide. And now we need to immediately restart because the next gap is also at the very beginning. It has to do with the roof up here. I was trying to do this earlier. It's just literally jump from this roof to this plank. And that's it. I also thought there was something for all these planks, but I guess not. All right. So that's 2 done. The 2 easiest ones probably, but that's okay. We do have to go this way. Now at this point to the scenic route. And I think I'm going to set a restart here because this might take a minute. But what we want to do now is do what was suggested for that target practice. It's probably easiest to start with this, like, rope going up here. Or cable, probably cable. There we go. And then, like, leap off right here. Because what we have to do... come on. Fucking balance. I need to update upgrade my stat points, too. That's another thing I've been meaning to do. Alright, come on. There we go. Alright, and then just kind of jump in along this whole thing right there. We'll get that back alley special. So that's a gap right there. Nice. Okay. The next one along the way is, I think, that jump around gap, if I remember correctly. Yes, that lamp is very fucked up. Or I guess light lamppost. I don't know. Traffic light. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. So I think what we got to do is jump from here onto this right here, right? Yeah, jump around. Okay. There we go. And then immediately we're going to set another restore point for right here. Because this, I may have... No, okay. Didn't do it too late. Got to jump in from here. It has to be that higher up ledge. Not like the roof of the building, but this right there. Perfect. And now, assuming I can make that, which I can't. Yeah, that's the one thing there. Need a little bit more speed, please. This should be good. I hope. Yeah, there we go. I just need the... Oh, come on. You're not going to let me wall ride that? I think I just need a bit more speed than that. Nope, wrong wall. There we go. A little bit worried about my speed, though. I remember, like, in the past I've been able to do this pretty easily, so I don't know what's exactly screwing me up now. But something is for real. I feel like I'm not getting the airtime to land onto that roof. Okay, I stand corrected. I got the airtime there. A little too much. We pumped the brakes on that just a tad. Where's that happy medium? Come on. Oh my god, that was so close. I actually jibbed the rail there. If I would have landed on it, then that would have been totally good there. See, I keep just barely getting below this. I would start to cut this out, but, like, come on. I'm so close, and this is so quick. Man, I don't know what's going on here. Like, normally this is not that hard. Dude, seriously? What is going on? I might need to upgrade my stat points, in fairness. Yeah, let's do that. We've got 4 stat points, so I'm gonna do some, like, jump height and hang time, and then I'm also gonna upgrade rail balance just a hair. Okay, let's hope that kind of helps a little. I was hoping I had more stat points, but I guess I used all of mine from the bayou. This does not appear to be helping. I don't... come on. Oh my gosh. I'm just not getting the speed. This might be good enough, though. Come on. There we go. Now we're wall riding properly. And I think this is it. Phew. Okay. That was annoying. Now that just leads that phone pole one. Okay. And then we'll be good. And then this area will be 100%. So, in my opinion, Springfield is not that hard of a course to 100%. So let's set that restart here, just so we can redo this if we need to, because as you saw last time, this is somehow not that hard to fuck up. Like, right there, that technically fucked it up because I touched the water. So, you know, maybe double jumping helps. All right, let's not... Why am I falling through that? Every iteration of time, every time I play this game, there's always something different. Like some new bug or some new quirk will come up, and then it becomes a sticking point. And I'm like, what the heck? Like, this has never been an issue before in the past for me. And then all of a sudden it'll happen like multiple times in a row, and I'm like, what? This game is so quirky, I swear. All right, there we go. Chris Timon, you are the Gap King. Let's fucking go. Oh my god, I just clipped that house. All the stuff happening there. All right. Well, there we go. We actually did it in under 30 minutes on recording, so I'm pretty happy with that. All right. So next time, my hope is that when we do Florida, we'll also unlock the Delta, because both of these are really short areas, and I want to combine them into one episode. That's my hope. If, on the off chance... you know, we finish Florida and the Delta does not unlock, then I might save that recording, and next episode will actually be Hong Kong. So anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys next time.